Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Thank you for moving with me on the mat today. We are going to do a full body today, a full body sculpt, 40-45 minutes. Let's get it done. We're going to start by lying down on the mat to begin with. I just want you to bring yourself onto the mat, and if you lie down on the mat, supine position, bring your soles of your feet together, knees knock out nice and wide. We're just going to slow down the breath. Big inhale, breathe into the back body, side ribs. Exhale, blow it out through your pursed lips, drawing the navel to spine. Big inhale, breathe into the back body, feel the rib cage expand. Exhale it out through the pursed lips, drawing the navel to spine. Again, big inhale, breathe into the back body, expand the rib cage. Exhale it all out through the pursed lips, drawing the navel to spine. Lovely. From here, I'm going to get you to place the soles of the feet onto the mat and just let them shuffle out just as wide as your mat. And then cactus your arms behind you. And from here, keeping your shoulders heavy on the mat, don't let them lift. Drop your knees down to one side, then draw them up through the center and down and over to the other side. Window wipering those legs here and allowing those knees fall as close as you can to the mat or the floor without allowing the shoulders to lift. Lovely. Last two. Last one. Drawing yourself up through the center. Perfect. From here, I want you to bring your legs into tabletop position, hands behind the back of the thighs, and you're going to swing yourself up to that seated position. I want you to pivot yourself around into a 4-point kneeling, shoulders in line with the wrists, core is scooped up and engaged, and from here we're going to just work a few cat-cows, mobilizing that spine. Inhale, open up the chest and shoulders, dip and arch into that lower back. Exhale, round the spine, bring the eyes to the belly. Two more. Inhale, rippling through, open up the chest and shoulders. Exhale, rounding your spine, eyes to belly. One more here for me. Inhale, take it nice and slow and controlled. Open up the chest and shoulders, arch that lower back. Exhale, round the spine, bring the eyes to the belly. Perfect. From here, I just want you to bring your right arm up to the ceiling. Allow the eyes to follow. Feel that spinal twist. Then thread that needle under, dropping that right ear and shoulder as close to the mat as you can. If it's here, bring the left arm around the back of the body and pull that shoulder back a little bit further, opening up that chest and shoulder stretch. Inhale here, exhale, blow it out. Left hand comes down, right hand onto the mat, opposite side. Left arm comes up, eyes follow, feel that twist. Now thread that needle under, dropping the left shoulder and left ear to the mat. If this is enough for you, stay here. If you want to deepen that stretch, bring your right arm around the back of the body and pull that right shoulder back a little deeper. Inhale, exhale, blow it out. Right hand comes to the mat, left hand comes to the mat. Meet me in that 4-point kneeling position. From here, you're going to walk your feet out into a plank position. And then from here, I'm going to get you to step your right foot up to the outside of that right hand. Now, if you need to drop that back left knee onto the mat and keep it there, please do. Otherwise, from here, for a nice deep stretch, I want you to go as low as you can onto that right forearm on the inside of that right foot, and then bringing that right arm up to the ceiling. Dropping down into the forearm and back up. One more here like this. And back up. Placing that right hand down, right foot goes back to meet the left. Left foot comes up, and same thing if you need to drop to that bottom, that back right knee, please do. Otherwise, left forearm comes down as deep as you can, nice and slowly. Then use your breath, bring that left hand up. eyes follow. Dropping down onto that forearm and drawing it back up. Last one here for me. Come back to that breath. Draw it back up. Place your left hand down. Left foot goes back to meet the right. Then pike your hips up to the ceiling. Find your downward dog. Really think about lengthening the back of the legs. Pressing into the mat with the heels. And melting that chest down as close as you can to the thighs. Big inhale here. Exhale, blow it out. Rippling that weight forward into your plank position. Inhale, exhale, blow it out. Now keep everything the same. I just want you to tap your knees down and just to warm up the upper body, and we're going to keep the core engaged. Bend the elbows, keep them tucked in, and just drop and hover your chest over the mat. Don't lie down flat. Then exhale, push into the heels of the hands, come up. Just 4 more. Inhale, drop down. Exhale, come up. Lovely. We've 3 more here. Well done. Pushing into the heels of the hands. And as always, imagine you're holding a newspaper and squeezing some oranges underneath those armpits. Last 2. So don't allow the elbows to stick out. Last 1. Push yourself up, then lift the knees up off the ground so you're up into your high plank again. And breathe here for nice 4 breaths. Protracting the shoulders so you're not sinking in. Imagine you're trying to push yourself away from the mat without lifting the hips up. For 2, 1, tap the knees down. Let the knees go nice and wide on the mat as you sit your glutes back onto the heels. Melting the chest down, finding your child's pose here. Just release it out and resetting now that we're nice and warm. Big inhale, big exhale, blow it out. Perfect. Once you're ready, we're going to get into it. I want you to lie on the mat in supine position. If you do have a set of dumbbells, bring them up close to you so you can grab them nice and easily. And as always, you can do this without any equipment at all. From here, before you begin, your feet are flat in the mat. Legs are in line with your hips, so they're not too narrow, not too wide, okay? Parallel legs. And then from here, there's a little gap or air pocket between your lower back and the mat. We're going to find our imprint. And to do this, we're going to activate our pelvic floor. You're going to tilt your hips towards your ribs, imprint your lower back, closing the gap. Don't forget to breathe while you're here. And then release, relax, find your neutral spine again. We're going to go for 2 more. Tilt the hips towards the ribs, find your imprint, drawing it all up, close the gap, engage. And release, relax, neutral spine. Last one, tilt the hips towards the ribs, imprint that lower back, engage. And release, relax, neutral spine. Now from here, finding that imprint, and then float your legs to tabletop position. And remember, you should be able to balance a tray of drinks on those shins, aka they're parallel to the ceiling. And just make sure those knees are a straight line from your knee down to your hip, that the knees aren't creeping into that tummy or chest. Then from here, you can extend your arms to the ceiling. Now we're going to find our toe taps. You're going to keep your leg bent, imprint your lower back, and just point your toes and tap your right big toe down to the mat, and then draw back up to that tabletop position. Nice and simple, alternating sides. Left toe comes down, tap, and draw it up. Lovely. We're just going to go for 6 more here. We're activating that core, and we're also building a little strength in those hip flexors. For 4, lovely. 3, nice and simple to begin with, just warming up here. 2, last 1, comes through the center. Now dead bugs, extend your right leg long as your left arm falls back behind you. Then draw it through the center, opposite side. Left leg extends, right arm draws back, bring it through the center. Again, keep this really controlled for me. Slow it right down. One of the main fundamentals of Pilates is control, okay? We spend enough of our life rushing around. So this is your one opportunity to slow everything down and find that control and precision. And I promise it'll be a lot spicier. Lovely. Last 2. Use your breath. Last one. Come through the center and release it out. Lovely. From here, now that we're nice and warm, if you do have a set of dumbbells, feel free to grab them into your hands and extend your arms up to the ceiling. Simple to begin with, feet stay flat on the mat. Legs are parallel, okay, so in line with your hips. And again, find your imprint position. Chin to chest. Curl your shoulders, shoulder blades right up as you swing those arms down by your side. Blow it all out. And inhale, slowly release down, arms stop above the head. Chin to chest. Curl yourself up and release it out. Now we're going to build those layers. Use this first layer to really focus, excuse me. Oh my God, excuse me. Focus on your form. Exhale, coming up, and inhale, release it down. Make sure you're finding that imprint position and you're really focusing on shortening that distance between your hips and the ribs. You're not pulling out of the neck of the head. It's all in the core. 2. From here, we're going to add a layer, and remember, you can always go back to the previous layer if you need to modify, hence why we're building. Now from here, float those legs to tabletop position, again parallel to the ceiling with those shins, and exact same thing, chin to chest. Exhale, curl yourself up, arms swing down by the side, and release yourself back down. Lovely. Exhale, blow it all out. Inhale, release. Really imagine you're blowing out a set of candles when you come up, and use that exhale to your advantage. It will really help you, but not alone that, it'll activate your core muscles more, which is what we want. Last 3. Really blow it out. Exhale. Last 1. Nice. We're going to add another layer. The next time you curl up, curl yourself up, hold, chin to chest. Extend the right leg out long. Now lower it down towards the mat. Draw it back up and bring it back to tabletop. Stay here. Left leg extends. Lower, lift, draw it into tabletop, then release yourself down. Chin to chest, curl up, leg extension, lower, lift, draw it back in. Don't let those knees tuck in. Extend opposite leg, lower, lift, draw it back in and release yourself down. Nice, stick with me here, well done. Use that breath to help you. Really strong, nearly forgot my lower lift. And draw it back, already trying to cheat. Exhale, curl up, extend, lower, lift, draw it back, release. Chin to chest. One time in life you want a double chin, use that exhale. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift, inhale, release it all back down. We've 2 more. Lovely, well done. Stick with me now. We're nearly coming towards that last one on this side. Lovely. Use your breath, imprint that lower back. Chin to chest. And release yourself down. Perfect. Glue your knees, legs, feet together. From here, you're going to extend up, curl, extend those legs. Nice. Now from here, if you do have the dumbbells, just work a bicep curl while we're here in our extension. For 6, for 5, well done. For 4, nice. For 3, if not, just hold steady. 2, 1, and release it out. Well done, perfect. From here, if you have the dumbbells, just drop one dumbbell for me. Keep the other in your hand. Bring the legs to tabletop position. Again, you can do this without a dumbbell, so don't stress. Chin to chest. You're going to curl yourself up and reach those arms over your shins. And then as you exhale, extend the legs long, arms fall back behind you, hollow hold. Curl yourself up into that ball and extend, hollow hold. Well done. Last 4. Nice. Well done. Breathing here. Last 3. Inhale, curl. Exhale, extend. Last 1. and release. Perfect. From here, legs go long. Drop those dumbbells if you have them. From here, your left hand can come up just to the outside of your left ear. Keep your elbow sticking out. Right arm can go long back behind you. And then from here, you're going to find your oblique twist. So what we're going to do, we're going to bring that right arm up and lift that shoulder as we reach for that left ankle and lift that left leg. And lower it back down. We're going to stay on the same side, okay? Keep that elbow sticking out. Lift yourself up. And lower it back down. Well done. Exhale. Inhale, lower. Use that breath. Blow it out. Exhale. And lower. Really think about lifting that right shoulder and the shoulder blade right up. Really feel the twist. Last 3. Nice. Last 2. Well done. Last 1. And release it down. Opposite side. Right hand comes up to that right ear. Keep the elbow stuck out. Left arm goes up behind you. Then from here, exhale. Lift that right leg as you reach up and over with that left hand to the outside of that ankle. Inhale, lower. Exhale, reach and lift. Inhale, lower. Well done. Nice. Really strong. Last 3. Nice. We're going to give that core a break in 2. Last 1. And release it out. Well done. From here, legs come to a tabletop position. Hands behind the back of the thighs. We're going to practice the roly-polies, okay, into our teaser. So again, glue those knees together. Imagine you're trying to make yourself into a ball, okay? So glue the knees together. Don't allow them separate. Feet together. Nice. Then from here, chin to chest, roll yourself up, keep the feet away from the mat, and then roll back onto those shoulders. Rolling through that spine, gaining a little bit of momentum. We're here for 3. Nice. You're going to meet me lifted in 2. Stay glued together. Last 1, come up, hold. Now from here, you're in your boat pose. Again, look at my shins, they're parallel to the ceiling. Now pull that chest into the front of your thighs. If you need the support, stay here. If you want to add your layers, come with me. Extend your arms out nice and long. Keep that chest pulled in. Then exhale, bring your arms up, bicep alongside the ears. Stay here if this is enough for you. However, if you do want your full teaser, see if we can straighten those legs. We're here for 5, for 4, for 3, 2, 1, and release. Woo, I was shaking in that one. Well done. Really, really strong. From here, you're going to come into your 4-point kneeling position for me, okay? And from here, I'm going to get you to grab a dumbbell in your right wrist, okay? Shoulders in line with the wrists, knees in line with the hips, core is scooped up and engaged, okay? Nice, flat, neutral back. Now extend your left leg long, square off the hips before you do anything else. Try not to fall off to that right-hand side, okay? And then from here, point the toes. Imagine ballerina feet. And then with this, it's not about flexibility. So we're trying to build strength. So you don't dip or arch into the lower back. It's nothing to do with height of the leg, how high you can kick your leg. All I want you to do is lift that leg in line with your hip and then tap the toe down. Feel that squeeze of the glute as you lift. And as you lower, your quads should be engaged the whole time as well. Okay? And try to keep those hips squared off for me. And again, you're not showing off your flexibility. We want to build strength. So we want to create that resistance. Nice. Think about lengthening that leg as you lift. Lovely. For 4, we're going to add in a layer in 3, whether you have the dumbbell in the right hand or not. In 2, the next time you lift your leg, can you lift that right arm up and then lower and tap? Lift the right arm up and lower and tap. Well done. Nice. Really strong. Again, try not to lose that form. Keeping the shoulders in line with the wrists. Lovely. Nice. We're here for 4. Well done. We're going to hold on our last one in 3. Nice. 2. Last one, hold for 5, for 4, for 3, 2, 1. Tapping it down. From here, we're going to add a layer. What I'm going to get you to do, you're going to lift that left leg up, then we're going to sweep it out to the side, keep it in line with the hip, then sweep it back, and when you sweep it back, you're going to shift your weight forward, bend your elbows, keep them tucked in, drop the chest, exhale, push yourself up. Sweep it out to the side, sweep it back, come into that tricep push-up. Well done, really strong. Nice. Use your breath here. Lovely. If you're anything like me and have weak and tight hip flexors, you mightn't get a lot of height in that leg, but don't worry, try to keep it in line with that hip as much as you can, away from that mat. 3. Nice. We're going to add another layer in. 2. Lovely. In 1. Nice. If you have that other dumbbell, you can grab that other dumbbell, so both dumbbells in the hands. Now from here, exact same thing. Sweep it out to the side, sweep it back, find that tricep push-up. Then this time, the left foot is going to come through the center. You're going to curl the right toes under so you can come up into a lunge position, upright body, and we're going to pulse here for 4, for 3, for 2, 1. Dumbbells come down, our hands come down. Bend that back right knee, left leg goes long back behind you. Then sweep it out to the side. Sweep it back behind you. Tricep push up first. Then step that left foot through. Slowly make your way up to your upright position and bend and drop that back knee and pulse for 4, for 3, for 2, 1, and place the dumbbells down. Left leg goes straight back. Sweep it out to the side. Back behind you. Tricep push up. Stepping through, coming up, nice, steady yourself, pulse for 4, for 3, for 2, 1, and bringing it down. Left leg goes back, sweep it back behind you, sweep it out to the side, sweep it back behind you, then tricep push up, last one here, left foot comes forward, and find that pulse for 4, for 3, for 2, 1, bringing it down. Lovely. From here, stepping that left foot back for me. And now from here, you're just going to float that left leg. Nice. And then come right up into your pike position. Rippling through into your plank. Float the left leg. Hold. And then lift the hips up. Nice. Just 3 more like this. Stay in your plank when you lift that left leg. Again, it's not about height, it's just hovering so you can balance on one leg. Nice. Last one. Lovely. From here, your left leg is floated. You're going to tap that right knee and back to float. Left knee to right elbow and back to float. Getting very confused. Lovely. Well done. Nice. Keep that left leg hovered away from that ground all the time if you can. Well done. For 4, feel that twist. Really bring that left knee to right elbow. Lovely. Breathe. Exhale as you come up and twist. 3, 2, 1, and hold it here. Now from here, what I'm going to get you to do, you're going to place your right hand onto the mat. We're going to pivot into our side plank. Bring that left arm up to the ceiling if you can. Now really plant that left foot down onto the mat. And then bring your right knee into that left elbow and back and extend. Into the elbow and back and extend. If this isn't here for you, just try to stay in your full side plank. If not, bend that bottom knee and come into a kneeling side plank. For 4. Whew. For 3. Bottom knee to elbow. 2. Whew, nearly went falling. Last one. Hold in your side plank. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come through the center. Spread the knees. Child's pose. Woo, woo, woo. Well done. Really strong. That definitely got my heart rate going. Nice deep breaths. Breathe into the back body. Exhale, blow it out and melt. Big inhale. Exhale, blow it out. Well done. Really, really strong. Nice. From here, we're just going to do a little bit of glute bridge work, okay? So from here, you can use dumbbells if you wish. You're going to lie in your supine position, okay? And then from here, your feet are flat on the mat, knees are bent, they're not too far away from you, okay? So make sure your feet aren't too far away from you. They're close enough to your glutes, to the back of the glutes. Now, if you want that little bit of support, extra support, or you have a bad back, keep your arms and palms pressed down into the mat so you can use that extra little bit of support to lift you up. If you do want a little bit more of a challenge, you can use the dumbbells or no dumbbells and extend your arms to the ceiling. Now from here, before we begin, we're going to find our imprint position. Then you're going to peel yourself up, coming up high hips, lifting up into your shoulder bridge, pressure in the heels of the feet, squeeze and clench the glutes and think of a straight line between your knee, hips and shoulder. Then from here, you're going to try to keep everything steady. And what you're going to do, you're going to bring your right leg up to tabletop position and then slowly lower that right foot down. Try not to let the hips rock or dip as you bring the left leg up to tabletop and alternating through. Again, I want you to take this really steady and controlled and really focus. If I put a marble just in between the two hip bones, would you be able to keep it in place? Or are your hips rocking and dipping from side to side as you switch the legs? Lovely. Working on a hip stability here as well. For 4. Nice. You're going to meet me with your right leg in tabletop in 3. In 2. Last one. And when you're ready, bring that right leg to tabletop position. Press into the left heel. If it's here for you, you can straighten that right leg. And now from here, lower the bum down. Exhale, come back up. Inhale, dip. Exhale, come up. If it's here for you. As you lower the bum down, you can let your weights fall out wide to the side. As you press back up, bring them back up to the ceiling. Nice, well done. However, don't you lose that form. Keep the hips steady, pressing into that left heel. The left hamstring should be doing all the work. Nice, for 4. Exhale, lift. Inhale, dip. Last 3. Lovely, last 2. Last 1, hold at the top. Now lower that right leg in line with your left knee and back up to the ceiling. Keep the hips lifted. Just in line with that opposite knee. People often drop it too low. Don't allow it. 3, 2, come with me if you can. Right foot comes down. If you need to reset, that's okay. Otherwise, stay lifted. Left leg comes to tabletop. Press into your right heel. And if it's here for you, straighten that left leg. Point those toes. Now lower the bum down. Exhale, lift and squeeze back up. Inhale, dip. Exhale, lift. If it's here, as you lower, bring the weights out wide to the side. As you lift, bring them back up. Well done, everyone. Stick with it now. You got this. Really good for building that hamstring strength. Most of us are very quad dominant, so we need to build up that strength in the back. Lovely. Building our hamstrings. Nice. We're here for 4. Use the breath. Exhale, lift. Inhale, dip. Last 3. Focus on your hips staying steady. Pressing into the heel. 2. Last 1. Come up. Hold. Keeping that left leg long. Can we lower it in line with our right knee? And back up. Pressing into the right heel. Keep the hips lifted. You're going to give me 4. Well done. Breathing. Final push a glute bridge. 3, 2, 1, and tap the left foot down. Lower yourself down. Dumbbells can come to the side if you have them. Just cactus those arms for me and drop the knees down and over to one side and the other. Window wipering those legs, just releasing that tension that may have built up in the back body on those glute bridges. Lovely, everyone. Really, really strong. From here, legs to tabletop position, hands behind the back of the thighs, swing ourselves up. We're going to do that on the opposite side for me. So this time, sorry, I don't know why I did that because I want to show you this side. This time the dumbbell is in the left hand. If it doesn't feel too uncomfortable for you, you can start with dumbbells in both hands, okay? And then from here, your right leg is going to extend long, scooping that core up for me. Lovely. And then from here, you're going to lift that right leg up and toe tap back down. So just lifting and lowering here. Again, just a reminder, square off those hips. A reminder for myself as well. Core is engaged, protracting the shoulders. And we're thinking about length rather than flexibility. You don't want to swing or dip in arch into that lower back. You want to keep that strong neutral spine and core. Lengthen the leg. Squeeze the glute as you lift and your quads are engaged. Nice. Point those toes. You're here for 4. Lovely. For 3. Nice. We're going to add in that left arm lift in 2. In 1. The next time you're lifting up your right leg, can you extend that left arm long and lowering it down? Again, take your time. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Well done. Breathing here for me. Nice. We're going to go for 5. Use your breath. Keep that core engaged. Allow your breath be your best friend. Nice. See how much it helps you, and it'll also remind you to keep connected with the body and the mind. 2. On the last one, hold it up here for me for 4. For 3, 2, 1, tapping it down. Now from here, we're going to add on those layers. You're going to lift that leg up. Then I want you to sweep it out to the side. Sweep it back behind you. Bend the elbows, shift that weight forward so the elbows can stay tucked in. Drop and hover that chest. Exhale, come back up. Well done. Sweep it out to the side. Back behind you. Bend the elbows, drop and hover the chest. Exhale, come up. Sweep it out. Well done. Again, you're trying to keep that height in line with the hip as much as you can with your leg. Toes stay pointed, ballerina feet, so everything's still engaged. Really strong. You're here for 4. Nice, everyone. Well done. We're going to add in that final layer in 3. You got this. In 2. In 1. Tricep push-up. Then from here, right foot steps forward. Curl the left toes under so you have that little bit of a balance. Stand yourself up. Jeez, made myself go flying with my ponytail. Then bend and drop and back that back left leg and pulse for 4. For 3. For 2. 1. Place the dumbbells or your hands down. Bend your left leg. Right leg goes straight back behind you. Sweep it out to the side. Keep that height. Bring it back behind you. Lean forward, bend the elbows, drop. Push up. Right foot steps forward. Curl the left toes under, coming up to your lunge. Then drop and bend that back knee as you pulse for 4. For 3. For 2. 1. Placing it down. Again, focus on your own form. So keep at your own pace rather than rushing it. Nice. Lovely. Again, I'd prefer you to focus on form over reps and trying to keep up. So really slow it down, okay? Break the movement down. We don't want form to be compromised. Leg extends, sweeps out to the side. Back behind you, tricep push up. Stepping that right foot forward, curl the left toes under, come up, cores engage, knee tracking out over the second and third as you pulse for 3. For 2, 1. Final round here. Extend your right leg back behind you. Feel that length. Then sweep it out to the side. Back behind you. Tricep push up. Lovely. Coming up. Last one here. Bend and drop that back left knee as you pulse for 4. Knee tracking out over the second and third toe in the front. Placing it down. Step your right foot back. Hold it here. Now from here, you're going to stay in your plank position. Don't let the hips or bum lift at all. Raise that right leg, hover, then come up to your pike. Hips do lift. Shift that weight forward into your plank. Hover that right leg and pike yourself up. Nice, well done. Shift that weight forward, shoulders back in line with the wrists. Lift and hover the leg. Well done. 2 more here for me. Take your time again. Please don't rush it. Last one. Lovely. From here, you're going to hold in that plank. Your right knee is going to come to the left elbow, and then extend that right leg long, but keep it hovered if you can. Point those toes. Right knee, left elbow, extend and lengthen. Well done. Keep those shoulders in line with the wrists. Protraction of the shoulder blades. Breathe through it. You're here for 5. For 4. Well done. Hope you're shaking like me. 3, 2. Core is really engaged. 1. Extend the leg long. Come off that left dumbbell if you have it. Pivot yourself to the side. Completely twist onto the side of the feet. Extend that right arm up if you can. Then really plank that right foot down. And then your left knee is going to come in to that right elbow and extend and lengthen. Knee to elbow, extend and lengthen. Well done. We're here for 5. Really strong. For 4. Last bit of side body, you got this. Remember, you can drop onto that bottom knee instead if you want. For 2. Whew. Can hear my voice shaking. Last one, hold in your side plank. Imagine I've gone around with a sling, lifting your left hips and ribs out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come through the center. Well done. Sitting back onto your heels, roll the shoulders back. Roll the wrists for me. Release that tension. Nice. Placing your front of your hands down, and your palms are facing you and fingers are coming towards your knees. And then I just want you to lengthen out those arms and keep sitting back onto the heels. The further the hands away from you or the arms, the deeper that stretch in the back of the wrists. This is really nice for anyone that does a lot of typing as well. It's great to build out and release that tension, prevent any tennis elbow. Lovely. And then from here, bring your wrists together. Okay, long arms, and then we're just going to sway over side to side. Release that tension. Well done. Nice. And one more, keeping the palms on the mat. Turn the hands around so the fingers are facing you again. And then see if you can sit back onto the heels, keeping the arms long. Feel that stretch, feel that release. Lovely, really, really strong. Perfect. From here, what we're going to do, we're going to come up to our standing position for me. Okay. And from here, we're going to go into what we call our extended courtesy. Okay. So from here, I'm going to turn this way so you can see my back leg a little bit better. Your left foot is going to stay planted. Okay. Your right foot is going to, or your right leg, I should say, is going to cross over the back. Okay, however, you're going to bend into the front knee and keep the back leg straight this time. So you'll almost see this little diagonal shape. Okay, and then from here, you're going to hinge and lean. We don't want to collapse down, but just hinge and lean forward. Now from here, when you're in this position, you're going to extend the arms long. And now you're going to bend your back knee as you pull your arms back into that cactus. Now keep the left knee bent as you lean out over again, extend the leg. So as you can see, my left knee stays bent the whole time, but my back leg bends to come back, pull back the arms, and then straightens to lean you out over again. Lovely, nice. So we're really targeting the inside of the leg, the side of that glute and the side of the quad. Well done. Breathing here for me. Nice. Pulling back, take your time, feel that squeeze in the shoulder blades. Lovely. For 5, dropping that back knee as low as you can every time you bend it without touching the mat. 3, and keeping that left knee bent the whole time. It should never lock out, that front knee. 2, lovely. Last one, you're going to lean forward, hold it here. Hold for 5, for 4, for 3, 2, 1, step yourself up. I hope that activated straight away for you. Now this time you're going to find your courtesy lunge, okay, but we're going to bend the knee. So we're going to step it back behind you, bend that left and right knee, then come up and tap. Okay, drop it down and tap. Like I said, actually, if you do have the dumbbells, feel free to grab them in your hands. As you step back into your courtesy, go for a bicep curl As you come up to tap your big toe, keep them long. Lovely, well done. Nice. Core is engaged the whole time. Stepping that right foot and leg back behind you, bending into that back right knee and left knee as you drop down. Lovely. We're going to go for 4. Nice. Then we're going to add a little layer. In 3. In 2. Lovely. From here, what we're going to do, we're going to go into courtesy, then straight to a lunge and back to a courtesy. Into a lunge, back to a courtesy. Well done. Nice. You're just going to give me 8 more. Bicep curl on the courtesy, long arms on that lunge. Well done. Last 4. Really strong. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Come back to the courtesy, hold. Nice. Breathing here. Bring the arms along if they're not there already. Now pulse for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2. Straight to that lunge and pulse for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, 1, and draw it up. Whew. Left glute definitely activated and the left quad. Well done. From here, we're going to sit on the mat. You're going to bring your legs nice and wide. And I really want you to sit right up onto those hip bones, okay? So try not to lean back. You want to build that strength in the hip flexor and get used to carrying your spine, okay? If we're sitting back, there's no strength being built, okay? We need to sit up so our body gets used to carrying that spine, okay? Imagine someone's pulling you out to the crown of the head. From here, bring your arms out nice and wide. Now imagine you're almost sawing off your baby toe. So your left arm is going to come over, you're going to twist from the trunk, and you're going to reach down as if you're sawing off that baby right toe. Then coming back up through the center. Again, pivot and twist from the trunk, and then lean and reach just as much as it's here for you. Cut off that left baby toe with the right hand. Coming back up, draw yourself through the center, nice and tall. Don't allow yourself to fall back, okay? Stay seated on those, sitting on those sit bones. Again, twist the trunk, reaching forward. Lovely, well done. Nice. Again, this is great for building up spinal strength. And if we're going back to the origins of Pilates, as Joseph Pilates said, you're as young as your spine. So think about that when you're doing all your side body stuff and all this work, okay? We're building for longevity. Nice. And now just come back to your breath, okay? Exhale, twist. Inhale, lower. Lovely, well done. Nice, you're just going to give me 4 more. Really strong. Pulling that opposite arm back behind you as much as you can when you go for that reach. And staying up nice and tall. Last 1. And release. Bring those feet together, maybe give them a little shake out. Bring your arms up over your head. Lead with that chest as you melt down over your legs. Again, just go as much as it's there for you. If you need to bend those knees, that's okay. Bend them slightly. And just remember, I want you to lead with that chest. Always think about lengthening through that spine rather than overreaching and arching and curling up. Lovely. Breathe here. Big inhale. Exhale, blow it out. Perfect. From here, you're going to bring yourself up to standing again. Grab those set of dumbbells if you wish. And then from here, we're going to be stepping back with our left foot, okay? So what I want you to do, your right foot is going to come forward. Lovely. Sorry. My bad. Getting ahead of myself. Your right foot comes forward, okay? And your left leg extends back behind you. Now from here, what you're going to do, you're going to bend into that right knee. Lovely. And then back leg stays long, bringing your arms out in front, okay, and extending and leaning. Now as you bend that back left knee, you bring the arms back to cactus, squeeze those shoulder blades. Keep that right knee bent as you lean out over, and then bend and drop that back left knee, come back. As you can see, my front right knee never straightens. It stays in that bent position. It's the back leg that's allowing you to move, leaning forward and drawing you back into that courtesy lunge. Well done. You're going to give me 6. Now come back to that breath. As I said at the beginning, allow your breath be your best friend. It'll keep that mind and body connected, and it'll actually make things easier for you. 3, 2, last 1. Then come up and lean and hold in that lean. Really feel all the weight shift onto those right toes. Leaning forward for 5, for 4, for 3, 2, 1, and release it out. Give it a shake. Nice and activated leg now. Then from here you can grab those dumbbells. Right leg stays forward. You're going to step that left leg back into our courtesy and come up and tap. Into our courtesy lunge, bend and drop that back left knee as it crosses over back behind you, and press into that right heel as you're coming up. Nice, well done. You're on your final section here. Let's finish strong before we stretch. Well done. Nice. We're here for 6. Then we're going to add that layer. Really strong. Last 4. Nice. For 3. Well done. 2. Adding that layer. We're in our lunge. In our courtesy. Now into our lunge and back to the courtesy. Whew, I need my coffee this morning. Between my words now and my right and lefts. Well done. Breathing here for you, for me. Well done, and for you. Nice. Well done. Stick with me now. That left glute and quad is really starting to shake and fire up. You got this. Finish strong for 5. Well done. For 4, final push. 3. Don't worry, I'm shaking with you. 2. Come into that courtesy, hold. Let the arms go long and pulse for 5. For 4, make them juicy now. 3, 2, 1. Straight to that lunge, upright body, dropping that back knee as much as you can. Pulse for 5. For 4, final push. 3, 2, 1, and draw it up. Well done. Shake out those legs. Give those glutes a nice little tap and a shake along with the quads. Really strong, everyone. Nice. From here, I'm going to get you to lie down in your mat for me. Lovely. Whew. All the things we love to hear. Lie on your mat. It's done. You've made it. Bring your legs to a tabletop position. And then from here, you're going to cross your right foot in front of that left knee. You're going to come into a figure 4 stretch. You have 2 options here. Just stay here if you like. If you'd like a little bit of more hip opener, you can press that right hand against that right knee. Or if you want to deepen that glute stretch on the right hand side, interlace your hands behind the back of that left thigh as you pull that left leg in a little deeper towards you without lifting or straining the shoulders, neck or head. Breathing here for me. And keep that left leg in a strong tabletop. I often see people drop that left heel towards the bum and the back of the thigh. However, we want to keep it up in that strong tabletop position. Breathing here into that side glute stretch if you're going for the deeper stretch. Deep breaths. We want to slow everything back down now, regulate our nervous system, and release it out. Legs in tabletop position. You might find one side feels a bit tighter. My left definitely is. And then just give your body and mind a little moment to realize what it's doing. It's crossed its legs over. Relax into that move for a second. And once you're ready, if you want to, interlace your hands behind the back of the right thigh. And reminder, just to keep the head, neck and shoulders relaxed onto the mat. Try not to lift them up and strain. Deep breaths. Just do what's here for you. Listen to the body. Slow everything down. Big inhale. Exhale, blow it out. Take these few moments for yourself. Big inhale. Exhale, blow it out. Lovely, nice, everyone. From here, you're going to allow your legs to go long for me. You're going to bring your right knee up and you're going to grab in front of that knee and pull that knee down and towards your chest as if you're giving yourself a little bit of a hug, and almost pull that knee as if you're aiming towards that right armpit. So you open up that groin and hip space a little. And then drop that right knee down and over to the left hand side. Let it fall to the side without letting that right shoulder peel off the mat. So just go as much as it allows you. And look over that right shoulder if it's here for you. Finding a full spinal twist here. If you do suffer from bloating or digestion, this is a great move to add into your daily routine. Exhale up through center. Right leg goes long. Left knee comes into the chest. Give yourself that nice little hug first. Pulling that left knee almost over as if you're trying to tuck it in under that left armpit. And then once you're ready, drop that left knee down and over to that right hand side. Again, don't allow that left shoulder to lift. Look over that left shoulder if it's here for you. Feel that full spinal twist and side glute stretch. Exhaling as we come up through center. Bring your legs together for me. And hands behind the back of the thighs. Swing yourself up. Bring yourself around to your 4-point kneeling position. Shoulders in line with the wrists. We're going to curl the toes under. Pike and lift the hips up to the ceiling. Find your downward dog. Hopefully you're feeling nice and warm and a little bit more limber. So see if you can really find length in the back of the legs as you push into those hands, keeping the shoulder blades broad, melting the chest a little closer to the front of the thighs and heels deeper into that mat. And from here, give me a big inhale. Exhale, melt it all down. Big inhale. Exhale, melt it all down. Then dropping to your knees and then just coming up for me, sitting on the glutes. Perfect. Bring your arms up and over. You're going to grab your left wrist. We're going to lean over towards the right. Breathe into the side ribs, back body. Inhale up. Opposite wrist over to the other side, keeping that opposite glute heavy onto your heels. Enjoy that side body stretch. Inhale, come through the center. Nice big reach up. Exhale, blow it out. Roll the shoulders up to the ears, back and down. One more. Inhale up. Exhale, back and down. Give yourself a nice big clap. Well done for showing up. I'm so proud of you and thank you so much for moving with me on the mat. I really, really, really appreciate it. Genuinely, thank you so much and have a lovely rest of your day.